So I've been playing Palatinus Equinox for about 3 months now, since she came out in 5.5. I got all her gear in 5.5 of her signature weapon of Midnight Eclipse, Bianca set of Bianca Theater. Got a max FX here on Bianca T because this was the last one I got, so I just decided to drop my thing on it. Image, well, the bio was kind of useless, but whatever. And then more image damage. So I also was running her original builds here of Plasma Lance and Ryunosuke, as well as Marco Polo, before I got her full Bianca set. Now, as it's currently Abyss Flower in supply, I just pulled this as of today after 13 pulls, so super lucky. So right here. And after kind of doing some research on this, while this does have the Bright Knight passive here of increasing Bright Knight stuff, this is also a decent alternative to Midnight, just specifically if you want to have more ultimate bursts. So you can have about 20% cooldown, which allows you to get like a 1 additional burst rotation in against a boss or something. It's good for pushing damage, but this has higher damage overall, so it's not really worth it to go for Abyss Flower in most situations, but in very niche situations you should probably consider Abyss Flower. Now, because I do finally have Palatinus basically fully geared and everything. I think it's this one here. Oh, it's not letting me touch it. Valkyrie upgrades. So she's my main DPS for Elysium Realm. She's what I use for my dailies. I really would like to get her S2. S2 is really good. If I actually go back out of here, actually, go to her S2 here. So her S2 gives her an initial SBF 40, which this is what I would actually really like to get, but it's a pretty decent amount away, so I need 120 shards, well, 106 shards to get it. So I don't feel like rolling for that much when I can get something else. And the main thing here is where's the thing? I can't remember where it is. I think it's something like, they really don't make this interface user-friendly. Collection, here we go. So her main set is going to be Sakura set. General sequence. Cosmo, Crucio, Kevin, Eden, Calpus, Sakura. So her main set is going to be Sakura. So she really likes to have like total damage taken by enemies, total damage, the +1 charge, and evasion skill giving SP, and then her the super signets here of Sakura and Imaku for the static for 3 seconds, because then you get more damage, and if you pop your ultimate during that window, you get even more damage from it. Yeah, so that's her like priority is Sakura and Imaku, and then you want the physical and total damage stats for Fuhua. Where's Fuhua's set? Is it up here? It's probably up here. Ah, here we go. Here's Fuhua. So she likes physical damage and where's total damage, and I think breach is going to be right here. Well, total damage decreases, and then physical breach, and then the Fuhua. I think it's this one. I think think it's the Nexus Signet there. Yeah. So going that Fuhua route is really good for end game because you don't take damage due to Palatinus's invincibility while doing her lance charge. And then you want to go ultimate damage is total damage, physical damage, and physical breach. Those three are like your main priority, and then you want to go I think it's final battle status right here. So you go to the final battle status. It increases all the buffs by 50% for 5 seconds. And then you can kind of go for some bonus ones like Eden Initial SP and Restore SP. And then when you stack it up, you can get some damage out of it for... Oh, they're over here. So you can get some total damage out of this, physical element damage. And then one of her slightly less priority ones, but it's really good for later, is the Kalpa set. So you get more damage for being low health. Since her main lance charge brings her to 1 health like the entire run, you get the maximum out of it. Physical elements damage. Reducing damage taken is kind of sucky. HP increases how much damage you can get from that passive. Losing HP makes enemies take more damage. It's also good. SP is kind of useless. And then you want to take it's back here somewhere. No, it's Signet 2. So is it like a second set here? Yeah, Valkyrie's current HP cannot exceed like 20%. So having this basically doesn't do anything to Palatinus, but give her more buffs. So going the Nexus Signet here is like the best one for Palatinus. Then some generally decent options are some Pardo stuff. So if you want to stack up some Pardo early on, you get enemy kills. Every floor gives you bonus coins, and then you can get some passives for this, like total damage and physical element damage. And then you get this bonus one, which for 3, and then you get more stats from this Shining Silvers. And just by stacking those up, you get more for the shops, which then you can buy more Signets. And then the last couple here is going to be stuff like Grisio. You can get some paint stuff here. Weapon active is kind of terrible, but it's okay. Ultimate evasion, reducing damage is kind of dumb. Ultimate taints, bonus total damage. This one's a good one. Then every time an enemy is tainted, you get more damage. And then based on the number of paints, you get more damage. Grisio is okay. It's really hard to use just because Palatinus' weapon active is just not that great, especially on bosses. The rend one is actually really good, so every time you hit an attack, you deal rend. Now, some of these are actually pretty decent, so rend is good. Velvy is kind of hard to use because you don't use weapon active very much. Aponia, you kind of want to stay away from just because discipline is kind of annoying, just from exhaustion, how exhaustion works. Then lastly is body and infinity. Body's just not really that great on Palatinus just because it's a wasted slot. Sure, you can reset your combo count, but like the fact is you need supportive stuff like the attacks give 25 combo counts, or you start at something. It's really hard to use Sue's Signet. And then infinity down here. Summon entities is kind of really hard to do, but you can get a little bonus damage out of it if you have the right build. So Valkyrie deals 10% bonus damage for every entity that's on field, which this is actually pretty decent if you can time it right. And then total damage from summon entities actually helps a little bit. It's not that great, but it's fine. And then Alpha Ultimates and Support Valkyries are 20% cooldown. This is actually really good for just pushing damage. And then the exclusive signets. This is where a lot of everything comes down to, is without exclusive signets, you're just stuck. So Palatinus should be at like the bottom here. Her main one is going to be Gallop. Gallop is what keeps you at 1 health, but you get a lot of damage just out of this one. This is like your main signet. Your secondary signet is going to be Abyssal Chant, just because that ultimate refresh and ultimate skill, because you want ultimate evasion as much as possible, and the bonus physical damage is actually really nice. Then comes the Impairment Fear. Impairment's actually really good for getting as much damage as possible. However, the damage window is kind of low in comparison. It's not as bad as trying to fit into the Sakura Nimaku window, but you have to stack a ton of impairments and stuff within the windows, and that's the problem. Is she has really high burst windows but really low down times. So I really don't like this one, because it's just, this is generally going to be like the last signet you pick up, just because of how it works. Is weapon skill kind of sucks, and the reducing ultimate CD. You don't really need this as much as all the other signets. And then Equinox Blessing. Every time you switch forms or really use your ultimate, you get like just bonus damage. So this is just a really good one overall. And when you stack all these together, it kind of causes some things, but most of the problem comes down to just being able to get the doors to begin with. Getting a good run going is very hard. It'll take a lot of luck. The general supporting stuff is you want Sakura set, so having the Sakura here and Sakura here. You could start out with having Crystal Rose to start, and then you can get Alicia doors early on, because getting 3 Alicia doors at the start basically guarantees it's going to be a decent run. Then you want to swap to Sustain Sakura, just so that when you have Sakura Nimaku, you get a lot more out of it. And then you want to have your support signet as the Sakura, because you're using ultimate evasion so much that you get charges for this, and you can do more damage from that. Additionally, you could also do stuff like Signet of Deliverance here, and it freezes, but compared to Sakura Nimaku, it's a little less useful. Or you could kind of fish for doors, but the best one's going to be this one. You could also go floor 1 cheesing here with the roulette, but this is like literally for floor 1 and resetting, but otherwise just go Himiko. And then preferred elf here is Dodo Elf, just because skill 2 here allows you to have the ultimate here, which it pulls everything in, and this is like the best skill for Durandal, because she has a really bad if things are spread out, she just does no damage. So having Dodo Elf is key here. For keys, you want to go physical burst on the sides here. I don't have a cross one, so I can't get the other one, but that one would also be right side. I'm not going to activate this to waste money, but anyway, so starting out, you want Gravity Vortex. Gravity Vortex is her best support, and then you can have Snowy Sniper, Bright Knight Excelsis, and Blood Rose. Early on, it's nice to have Bright Knight because she provides a lot of extra damage that you just don't have, and then later on you can go to Snowy Sniper or Blood Rose. If you want to push damage, you could go Blood Rose and Snowy Sniper, but then you lose all the gravity support, which is very valuable for Palatinus. So Chariot and Snowy Sniper ends up being around the end game here, and Bright Knight's really good for early. So Gallop first. And what you want to hope is that one of these doors is an Elysia door, because then you get an additional Elysia door afterwards. Because floor 1, if you have an Elysia door, then you're guaranteed back-to-back Elysia doors until the bonus floor. I'm just gonna pop due to his ultimate here. And then the second is you want the Abyssal Chant just for that refresh. And now another Elysia door here. Oh, what the heck? There should have been another Elysia door. That's interesting. Maybe it's only finality or something. I know I got one on 2.5 and finality. Just because of how this build is early on, I need to have a SP source. So I'm just gonna go for the SP regen. It's not good for initial burst, but it's good for kind of getting started. These doors suck, so I'm just gonna refresh because I'm on floor 3. Sakura is the best here. Oops, no. I need to get out. I just wish I could get off the horse. That's the problem. It's hard to select doors. So with this, generally you want to have your support signet ready, but since I used it to get rid of the previous wave, I kind of don't have it. Probably shouldn't ultimate here because I think the next wave is husks, but I need to clear this wave as fast as possible. Because I should have ultimate back up by the time husks are here. Yeah. So now I need to get Dudu going here. Hopefully this hits all of them. I think they're a bit spread out though. Yeah, fuck. So now I'm kind of really out of luck here. Thankfully got the Sakura. So. Total damage, charge, evasion. I gotta go for damage first. If I can get the additional charge, then that would be great. Attack speed, evasion, SP. Shoot. I got juked. First off, you kind of want to go. I'm going Pardo here because although the doors are kind of not great. Another Sakura door. Oh, wow, that's actually really good there. Both of these are really good signets. Physical Breach is also great. I would like to pick up these, but I have to consider later on, so I'm actually just going to choose the Physical Breach here, and I'm guaranteed the Ultimate Evasion on next door though, so it's not really worth it to pick it. So I'm actually just going to choose Silver on kill and prepare for a future Pardo shop. And since I'm getting Sakura stacks passive, I need to kind of hold on to that for next round, because the next round is going to be another bonus, I believe. And since I know the voids will take a while anyway, it's just not worth it on this floor. I didn't even know there was a seed back here. Okay. Okay, there's the charge that I need. There was total damage taken by all enemies, but the charge is more valuable right now. And Sakura screen. Since it's going to be 2 stacks, and I think I got a Fuhua, maybe? Yeah, I got a Fuhua, so I can get a 2 stack here by going in this door. And now from here, just pop these. I'm just gonna kind of chill out here and wait for them to kind of stack up. So I want physical and total damage, physical, total damage, and I have a full set here, so I'm going to take the first one, I think. Yeah. So this door set is pretty bad, unfortunately, but I'm going to go Kevin set. Now, open up with this. I'm holding on to my ultimate right now. I'm just waiting for the Sakura set here. Oh, come on. Where's my lance charge? I'm gonna pop doo-doo. I had to dodge there. There's a high chance of me just dying randomly because this fight has just a lot of just passive damage out of nowhere. And it actually pierces invincibility for some reason. Oh, slightly relief, fine. At this point, I'm just kind of hoping I don't run into those puddles on the ground. Oh my god. The lightning puddles on the ground will pierce invincibility and insta-kill you. Total damage, elemental damage. I already have max Fuhua, so I don't really need it, so I can just kind of go to Pardo shop now. And since I took the Pardo earlier, I have a lot more silvers to work with here, and I actually got a discount because Felice is here. Physical Breach is actually really good here. Total damage taken, I'll take that, that's good. And I'm not really gunning for Sakura anymore. The signets here kind of suck, but this would be nice actually. I'm actually going to upgrade signets though. I need to have as much for later on, so I'm going to take some breach here and then take some damage there. Another Sakura, another Fuhua. I'm actually just gonna reset. And there's an ego right in front of me, so of course I'm taking ego. I just want to get rid of these mechs. Okay, that happened. That just happened. If I saved my ultimate here, I could have insta-killed these because they're image enemies. Oh, they're not image enemies? Usually cores get hit by that, so that was weird. Okay, so I have Max Sakura again for next round. This one's like better damage overall, but this one's better for damage windows. Since I have ultimate stuff, I probably should go Equinox first. I mean, Exodus is actually really good, but Equinox helps a little bit more. Ooh. The next one's a double, and I don't really need more Sakura, so I'm just gonna go for do I need breach windows? No. Yeah, I think I'll just go Infinity. Because I want to get as much support for my cooldowns as possible. It's really hard to time this because the Sakura window is only 3 seconds and your Lance Charge lasts so long. I'm gonna pop Sakura here. I thought I had Sakura screen on. So what I want here is summon cooldown. Total damage from supports increases every summon. The cooldown is what I wanted. And then bonus damage. I don't need the SP restore because it's kind of useless. And we're going Kevin again. wanted to evade first. Shoot. Because that was my Sakura window. Now Sakura window. Okay, next evasion is a Sakura window. Physical damage. And then final battle status. We go Felice here. Another discount. Actually, that's good. That's more bonus damage. I'll take Entwined. I think I'll just take this one as just a precaution here and then max out this one here. I think is what I was doing. Yeah. This is mostly just for later on stuff. And then increase more damage. I'm gonna reset these doors. Oh, another Alicia. Holy crap. The next one I need is Shatter, so that's good. This is a great 2.25 run. This is what, like, weekly should be for Elysium Realm. But most of the time they're just really bad. It's a void. Now I need to save my Sakura for next floor. I could have used it here, but by saving it, I just kind of guarantee that I can have it up for next floor. And now we take the Shatter. This one's okay, but it's just not great as this one. And now next floor is going to be... Well, none of these are good. I'm gonna go paint here. So we open up with This is soccer bonus here. Proc this to start up the DPS chain. Proc my elf to get the gravity vortex on these. Chain the gravity vortex into Valkyrie Chariot. How much health is on the... I'm just gonna prop Sakura. Wow. Come on, where are you at, man? Oh my god, I fell. I keep falling. Can't finish my attacks. So I can't pop suck. Oh god, what the heck? Why is this one so high? I might have to reset 4 because of this, because this is just insane. This is the problem where if you don't get them stacked, she just doesn't do damage. And this is a 2.25, so like the fact is things just aren't dying. See if I can get Doo-Doo to Gravity Vortex them together. Okay, so as soon as Gunna shape pops up, I need to just pop this so I get this bonus. I'm holding on to ultimate until I can chariot. Then I'm gonna pop Doo-Doo Elf. There we go. A lot better. This is what I wanted here. And then if I can get like... I guess I have to do this one, eh? Just for more paint stacks, really. So what I'm looking for is probably more Grisio signets then. And another discount, wow. Elemental total damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. Weapon active, taints. I gotta do that for... How expensive was that? Jeez. I thought I had more. Okay, so... While I would have liked to take those, that paint is a little bit more valuable right now. And since this is the last floor, I'm just going to take Physical Breach. I don't need BKE here, but I could do this for the shield bypass. That's really like the only reason for this one. Yeah, so I'm just going to swap out from these two so I can get the bypass here. So push for damage, number one thing. While I should save Sakura, the fact is like I should be able to get it up pretty fast. And since I pierce his shield with an array ult, it's not really too big of a deal. Oh my god, I'm falling again. This falling bug is just ridiculous. It happens way too often. And I'm not too worried about missing the Husk deadline because I do have ultimate here and this can pass shields. Yeah, there we go. I also got the Sakura bonus too. Nice. So as far as the best door for Palatinus, generally I like to go Kalpus because he's very simple if you have invincibility from your lance charge. Aponia is like one of the easier ones, but because she can fly in the air, it causes a little bit of issues. Alicia is very, very, very annoying because her stupid pillars, but otherwise she's not too bad. She's the only one without two phases, and then you just don't have like AoE for Mobius, so that's the only problem. Because this is a 25 run and I need kills on Alicia, and I have basically a perfect build here, I'm gonna take Alicia, even though she's like one of the more annoying ones. So first off, I'm just gonna pop these. 2, 3, 4. Another proc here. I really wish they would extend the Sakura window to 4 seconds. It would make hitting that less stressful. Okay, the Sakura up, so I'm gonna pop that. I'll back up. I have passive bonus here. I'm still hitting here, so I'm not really too worried about this. Hit her with the weapon skill just so I can get attack bonus. Okay, so next window is going to be huge. Oh, I should have shattered. Shoot. Oh, is that actually the end? Okay. I didn't realize she was. I defeated her. Yeah, so 2.2x, not bad. Really good signets for this run. This is basically the start of the show, getting all these Alicia signets. Absolutely huge. Well, it's not finality. The fact is finality just takes way too much effort. Can you shut up, Ai-chan? Oh my gosh, I can't do anything until she goes away. Jeez. The main thing of for 2.25 is that I have to do a ton of runs just for this right here. This is absolutely huge for Palatinus, so 24 times on 2.25 or higher. So I'm basically using my current 2.5 emblem for trying to get that. Just because the total damage increase is really good right now. Why is my... That's weird.